Hi, friends. We are back for another virtual release notes. First off, my name is Amber and I'm with Jackrabbit. I'm the product marketing manager, and the best part of my job is I get to tell you about all the great enhancements that are going to make your life easier. So, if you've never tuned into virtual release notes before, instead of giving you a bunch of boring stuff to read, I'm going to highlight what's been going on at Jackrabbit, and then you can dive into the enhancements that you are really interested in. So first up, phase two of substitute management came out. So again, no need for spreadsheets, notebooks, binders, Google Forms. You can look at who is available. If you are using skills for your instructor, you can see who is the best fit. But the best part is you can track substitutes on your class records. So this also translates over to the staff portal. So substitutes can take attendance for the classes they're subbing for. Parents can see it in the parent portal if you'd like, so that way they know when a substitute is scheduled, and it displays on self check-in. So staff audit reporting is available whenever you need to know who was teaching a particular class on a particular day. There are also those dashboard alerts that let you know when an upcoming substitute is scheduled and where substitutes are still needed. So you've got everything in one place, and classes are running on schedule. And speaking of that self check-in feature, so phase two of self check-in also came out. So it's a great way to free up your office staff and instructors, set up a check-in station or two in your lobby. And this can be on a laptop, a desktop, or a tablet, but it's available with any operating system. So families will use their primary phone number to check in students. You can customize it with your logo and accent color. So it's another extension of your brand. Some display options that you can customize. You can choose to show family balance, notify them if policy agreements are needed. You can have badges for makeup classes, trial classes, and scheduled absences. A congrats message when a student levels up, because hey, let's celebrate that. A happy birthday message for a birthday coming up within 7 days. A welcome message for the first day of class to greet your new students. You can also customize confirmation text and give it an expiration date if there's a certain message you want to communicate to families. And a scheduled substitute is going to show up as well. You can also determine the check-in window. So how early before the class starts do you want them to be able to check in? And once the class starts, how far into the class do you want them to be able to check in? The great thing is the attendance syncs with the parent and staff portals. So if you need help telling your parents about this new check-in system you want to implement, we've got an email template as an announcement that's already loaded into your account with a video included. That way, you don't have to figure all that out on your own, and you can just send that to your parents. But I've got a hot tip. Make sure that you disable browser autofill. You don't want phone numbers autofilling and people checking in the wrong student. The great thing about self check-in is your staff can really focus on building relationships in the lobby and addressing people that have questions. And your instructors can focus on getting class started without losing any class time. All right, so those were two major features that had the second phase updated, but I've got a brand new integration for you. Have you ever wanted Jackrabbit to work with your favorite application that you and your team already uses? Well, Zapier makes that happen. Basically, Zapier is the middleman between Jackrabbit and 5,000 plus other software applications where they can send information back and forth. We just released this, and prior to that, our beta testers were using it, and here's how they used it. You can send student information to Google Sheets when a student withdraws, and then use that information for a mail merge for postcards. That way you can start marketing to them 6 months after they withdraw. Maybe they tried a new sport and they're ready to come back. You can also set up welcome drip email campaigns for new families and students in MailChimp, Constant Contact, or any other CRM type of platform you may be using. Or maybe you want a task created in Trello or Monday.com when a student enrolls to create a welcome pack or pull a t-shirt to hand out to them on their first day of class. The great news is there's no additional cost to you through Jackrabbit. However, Zapier does have different level plans. based on how many times you send information in and out throughout the month. But my suggestion, start with a free plan, see how much you use it, and upgrade if you need to. Right now, certain information is available to zap in and out, but our product team will continue to build this out so you can automate more and have efficient processes. So share your favorite zaps in our Facebook user group. I've already seen some sharing and I love it. And if you're not sure how to say Zapier and you need to remember, it rhymes with happier. Next up, this one is huge for our swim schools, but just know if you use scheduling makeups in the parent portal, this one's for you too. So sometimes a student may progress quicker than they have time to cash in a makeup that they are owed. So there is a new setting that allows you to say whether the category 1 should be the same as the class they were absent in or the current class they are currently enrolled in. Some people are hesitant to leverage absences and makeups in the parent portal, but I'm telling you, it's one of the most awesome features that just takes a little bit of a load off of you and your office staff. There are so many settings that give you control of what can or cannot be done, and it reduces the phone calls and emails greatly. But don't feel like you have to offer the ability to schedule absences and makeups in the portal. You can choose one over the other. All right, so with any new feature or large enhancement, there is likely a user permission involved. My best tip for you is to make sure that your user ID has it. And if it's one that needs to be added, make sure you log out and log back in for it to adjust. We've got help articles to walk you through steps to get started, and support is also waiting for you and ready to help when you are ready to implement these features. All right, so looking ahead, I've got a few updates that are coming down the pipeline. So they're not here yet, but they're coming. You may have heard us talk about Jackrabbit's business intelligence reporting. This is perfect for businesses that have multiple Jackrabbit accounts and gives you elevated reporting with key performance indicators and allows you to make decisions based on facts and data. This is powered by Microsoft Power BI, which is an awesome tool, gives lots of visuals for your data. And currently, this option is available to our unlimited pricing tier. So upcoming enhancements are that you will be able to add this onto your subscription if you're not automatically eligible through the unlimited tier. And also that it'll have an embedded view directly in your Jackrabbit account. Brilliant, right? Another cool enhancement coming up is sometimes there are scenarios where you may or may not want to go by the order of when someone is added to the wait list. Maybe you want to get a student that doesn't have any classes with you in there first before, a current student who has a schedule that fits their needs. They just prefer another day. So you'll be able to dictate the order of students on the wait list without having any additional workarounds, no Google Sheets, no notes on the account, no notes on the wait list. You can reorder it as needed. Ready to get started? If you're already a Jackrabbit client, you can email support@jackrabbittech.com or go to that handy dandy little question mark icon when you're logged in and reach out to our support team. If you're new to Jackrabbit and you're exploring your options, send an email to info@jackrabbittech.com and get in touch with one of our product coaches. They'll be happy to help you with what Jackrabbit can do to help you operate your business. And if you'd like to explore some more about what Jackrabbit offers, head over to the website at jackrabbitclass.com. And there are some exciting things going on behind the scenes, and I can't wait until I get the okay to share them with you. We've had an exciting year so far, and the end of the year is on track for that excitement to continue. So stay tuned for more game-changing product updates over the next few months. Until next time, see ya.